Well, good morning. It's Wednesday, October 14th, 2020. And today I'm celebrating. Actually, I don't know the exact date of it, but I celebrated 5 years continuous service with A.D.Transport. I've actually been here, I don't know, a little more than that. I came to A.D. 6 or 7 years ago, 6 years at least, and right after I hired in, I'd been working with this company up in about 2 miles from where I lived, and I get there and I work 1 week, and they called me up and said, well, you know, we're ready to hire you now. So I thought, well, 2 miles from the house versus, 38 miles, but that didn't work out real good. It was hauling gasoline, and I didn't really care for it. So I decided, I called AD back up, and they said I could come back. So I went back there, and then I worked there for, I don't know, a year or so, year and a half maybe, and then a friend of mine was working for a company that was paying pretty good for teams, and so I went over there with him for a little while, and that wasn't working out real good either. I had a family coming in from Japan, and they hung me out the only chance I was going to have to see them that 2-year period, and they hung me out in Buffalo for the weekend that week after I told them I needed to be home. And so we were both not as happy as we wanted to be. So anyway, I moved on from that, and I came back to AD, and I just decided that it's not, the grass is always greener until you get there. So I just decided to stay, and so I've been here just a little over 5 years continuously. Well, at A.D.Transport, they give you after 5 years, I found out, they give you a ring. And so I have my ring here, and I picked it up Monday, and here it is Wednesday, and I just haven't had an opportunity to show the ring, and so I have not seen this ring. It's been in the seat next to me, and I decided that I wanted to open the ring with you guys on here, and so I decided to just wait. So here it is. It's been in my truck since Monday just afternoon, like 1 o'clock, and here it is now Wednesday morning, and I haven't seen it. So I'm going to open it up now, and let's see what's in here. I need to bring this down a little bit so you can see it. So forgive my head being chopped off. It usually is anyway. So, and if I turn this on, that might be a bit much. It's kind of glaring on the front. I don't know if you can see that. But anyway, inside the box is another little box. And then the manual. Oh, where's it at? How to care for y'all's ring. Terry Berry. I think Terry Berry made my class ring. Sounds familiar. Okay, now I have not seen this either. Let's see which way it's going to open. And so what if I come in from this angle? Let's discover this together. Having trouble getting it under the light just right. Let's push it down. You have seen it better than I have so far. Let's bring it right in. Well, that light is really in a bad spot, I guess. So anyway, this is my new 5-year anniversary ring. Now, we can do this. It's A.D.Transport. And my understanding is, as you go along, let's see if it fits. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh. A.D.Transport, 5 years. I'm a celebrating. If I stick around long enough, I'm not sure. Let me get the cool rays on here. I believe probably along here they'll put diamonds in it as you go longer and longer. So, like a glove, fits like a champion. I'm in the club, baby. 5 years, A.D.Transport. Has it all been great? Sure. There's been moments, but you know what? That's trucking. Everywhere you go, you're gonna find that not everything works out all the time for you, and that's just trucking. It's not any particular company. This company, I will say, excuse me, is one of the best companies I've ever worked for as far as dealing with the dispatchers, and maybe I've just got a real good dispatcher. My dispatcher's name is Jim, and he's I give him more trouble than he gives me, I'm sure, but really good guy, and I've enjoyed working with him. I've had 2 dispatchers since I've been there. When you start at A.D.Transport, you start with a guy named John. I don't remember his last name, but bar nothing, the best dispatcher that I've ever dealt with in my life. That guy is a magician. He is just amazing. And you work with this guy, and after a while, he kind of gets to, develops a little rapport with your relationship, and he determines who's going to be the best dispatcher for you to have after you have him. And so he put me with Jim Bricker, and even, the first time I didn't have to come back to a dispatcher, but the second time I had been there with Jim for, around a year, I guess. I don't remember the exact amount of time, but when I came back after working for the company, the team job, I just decided that Jim was the best way to go. He's just a good guy. We get along real well, and so I just decided to go back with him. So I've been the entire time that I've been at A.D.Transport, I've been with John, and then I went over to Jim, and I've stayed there. But 5 years, great company. They maintain their equipment, bar nothing. I've never worked for a company that took better care of their equipment. They've got an incredible operation there, just beautiful. It's owned by 2 brothers, and they've really built a great company for themselves. They started A.D.Transport in 1985. I started driving in 1988. So we're about the same age, I guess, as far as trucking. But they've built just an amazing, great company. And if you've ever heard anything bad about them, it might be a reflection on the driver, and I'm not saying that is a bad thing, because a driver may work for a company and have nothing good to say about it, and another driver might come in and work for the same company and absolutely love it. Not every company is for everybody, but this is, I'm driving a nicest truck that I've ever, well, I shouldn't say nice truck I've ever drove, because I worked for a company called Bedrock Express, and they had a real nice truck. They had, all of their trucks were nice. If you go to the St. Ignace truck show, you can see some of their trucks up there. If you live in Michigan, you'll see them running around. They haul bark and gravel and stuff like that, but sand, landscaping supplies. But that was the nicest truck I've ever drove. But this is, they're like, this one's that much below it, and that one had a sunroof, button and tuft interior, and it was owner operator spec and power, everything. It was beautiful, and that was back in the 90s, like 91, I think. So older truck, but it's still a beautiful truck. It would look great today. But anyway, A.D.Transport's been a real positive thing for me. I like the company, and I have friends that have come and gone that they didn't like it, but you know, I stuck it out. But for the most part, though, it's trucking. You know, they have a system in place. It's a great system for what they do and how they want to run it, and it works. It's a good. I have enjoyed it. Yeah. So anyway, got my new A.D.Transport 5-year ring anniversary. Second longest, I guess. I don't know. Trucking companies, yeah, drivers have a tendency to move around sometimes, you know, and sometimes you move around quite a bit. I worked at I think this is the second longest job I've had in one continuous thing, and at one continuous run. I worked for a company in Clawson, Michigan. It was called Angel Trucking. I was hauling steel in Detroit, and I worked there for 7 years. I wish, you know, part of me wishes that was still going, but I don't know if my back could have took it much longer. I mean, I'd strap down a coil or chain down a coil and have to just kind of lean over the side a little bit or stand there and take it easy for away from my back to, you know, I could take a minute to sit up or stand up after I got done, and real hard on the back. But that was a great job. It was a great company. A guy named Howie Harris that owned it. His son worked there. Really nice company. But the economy, it wasn't anything that they were doing wrong. If the economy would have stayed up, I'm sure they would have still been prospering, because he was doing better than just about everybody, I think, in the city. And for a small company, I think the max he had was about 22 trucks. But you know, that's not a bad, it's still a nice sized company. But anyways, 5-year ring, baby. Whoop whoop. I'm happening. A.D.Transport, been a great run for me. I've enjoyed working here. Going to continue working here. Great place to work if you're looking for something. Is it going to be perfect every day? Nope. Trucking's not perfect every day. All right, well, have a great day. Waffle House Cup, AD ring, baby. Woo woo, magic combination. You guys be careful out there. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I need some numbers, baby. Gotta run them up. All right. Hey, you guys have a great day. Be careful. Drive easy if you're a driver. Thanks for watching. If you're not, talk to you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.